just don't want to have it once a week. They're the kind of person every 6 months works for them. Just find somebody who's compatible with those desires. Don't marry somebody or be in a lifelong partnership with someone who wants it 2 times a day, because you're just going to have problems. The issue is this kind of extremist religion does not allow people to be anything but a specific shape, and if you don't, you experience the shame, the hiding, the dissociation. I don't know how people survive, and a lot don't, because these kind of institutions repress people to the point where they can claim that assault is something they can't control. And that's why religious men don't take accountability. Why don't pastors take accountability for preying and grooming minors? Because they're so repressed. They've never learned or have no intention of learning consent. Because they believe any form of natural sexual reaction, which there is really no such thing as normal, but they consider being aroused as something that is evil. If you're not married to this person, being aroused is a sin. You may not say it, but it's implied in every book I've ever read. And it's so damaging. It hurts men just as much as it hurts women, because misogyny, it's all about misogyny. And erasing non-straight people is all about maintaining the toxic, white, stereotypical, masculine image. The 1950s image of what a healthy family looks like. And it's so damaging. And all that repression and guilt, you don't take accountability for your behavior. You hide it, you lie about it, and you internalize it. It's so damaging. And sometimes 1 out of 3 people who gets married experiences trauma or relives trauma, and it destroys their ability to have healthy interactions with people and their sex life. Luckily, all the sex therapy that people can get for these disorders is overwhelmingly successful, especially for vaginismus, endometriosis, and pelvic floor pain. It is so easy. Well, let me correct myself. It's not easy to cure because it's very traumatic, but I think it's like 98% success rate. It is so great that it can be quickly fixed or quickly addressed, and that's such a great thing. I just wish women didn't have to get this kind of therapy due to these internalized messages. And later on, we're going to talk about purity culture and how all of this plays together to keep women oppressed. And it oppresses men too, because men aren't safe, don't feel safe around women, especially if you're into women, because every interaction with a woman over 16 is deemed sexual or sexualized, borderline sexualized. A man can't even talk to a woman with the door shut or be on an elevator or express admiration for a woman without somebody taking it as, oh, you need to watch out. It's so damaging, and it really dehumanizes women. And it dehumanizes men too. But I'd say it dehumanizes women more because they're the ones who get blamed for everything. And it's so damaging.